we back, man. It's a Roll
Yeah.
podcast. Hey,
Lizzie, had to bring the Dizzy Jank back real quick. Yeah.
cousin Yo. What's out, yo? How you feeling though, Brody?
Man, I'm good. Hey, it's football today, man. Football is back this weekend. You know, everything better when football is on, real loud.
Hey, real spill. This weekend, tell your girls. Hey, listen.
It's us. I'm locked in on Sunday. Like, don't talk to me. I'm vibing.
Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.
Shit, Saturday too. I'm on that college football.
College football, of course. I gotta see Ohio State. Come on now. We about to go win this championship, but it is what it is, man.
But speak on
that. What's our topic for today, though, Brody?
Man, today I know we all seen what's going on with Quando Rondo. Well, what's been going on with him over the past year or so since King Von died. But what we wanted to highlight and talk about today was basically Quando Rondo don't want to be a Crip.
He said enough is enough.
That nigga do not want to be a Crip no more. And it's been such a huge topic of conversation. Some people are on one side of hey, like you knew what you was getting yourself into, like how you gonna ask to be, out of it now. And other people are like, well, hey, like, he wants his life. Like he don't want to be in the streets no more. He don't want to be a Crip. Like he don't want to be gang affiliated.
See, and the thing that's so crazy, right? Somebody broke it down.
Before you start though, Rogie, man, let's get it started. Man.
Yes. And again, the still a shot glass, man, because we going to the Super Bowl.
That nigga stay showing that Steelers glass.
We going to the Super Bowl. Y'all remember, I'm telling y'all this. In Mitch, we trust.
Let's just see if they make the playoffs.
In Mitch, we trust. We make, come on now.
Oof. Yeah, right. I'm about to say that shit stroke. You got that Casa.
Yeah, stuck in the Casa. No, I got the Terramano, my bad.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Rock, man.
Shout out to Rock, Black Adam. But nah, yeah. So I ain't gonna hold you. It's y'all it's y'all like a good take how one Crip, I don't know if it was like Tracy, I don't know his name, bro. But he was kind of saying like, hey, ain't like nobody kidnap you to be in this game. You crossed the sign your damn self. And the thing is, your loyalty wasn't with the Crips. Your loyalty was with Young Boy and who you selected with. So when something happened, just because you in that game, don't mean, oh yeah, we gonna ride immediately because you didn't show us the loyalty. You showed the same level of respect. He just like, and the thing is, it don't even gotta be like this. You show the same respect to everybody, like you do the Young Boy, but you don't. So you cross that bridge, then you wondering where everybody else at after you've been doing all this disrespecting. Can't be mad with yourself.
But this is the thing though, right? I feel like that's a little harsh though. You feel me? Because in a way, bro, you just lost your man. Not even like you just lost your man. You feel me?
Right.
Who's to say like now, like, bro, he just reevaluating life. That was supposed to be him. If we being honest, like he was the one the bullet was intended for. And your man just took that bullet basically for you. Now you contemplating life and looking at life from a different perspective. So if he want to walk away and just take a different path, like, I don't think he should be criticized for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but this is my only thing though, Brody. When Lil Tim did that Devon, right? And they feel some type of way. He bashing Von the whole time, just playing with him, smoking on, woo-wah, you know what I'm saying? Doing all that extra shit and gloating about it. You putting that same type of energy in the world, bro, you can't be mad when that shit come back at you. Because you put yourself in that realm. You talking about, you dropped a song about trying to spin. You talking about, oh yeah, fuck dirt, all this and that. And you doing all that dissing. You putting too much negative energy. So like, yeah, it's kind of, it's harsh. But like, fool, that's the harsh world we live in, bro. You just like created this monster. And then when it's kind of be dealt with, you can't motherfucking like be scared. That's like a motherfucking, you talking all that shit on the ground, and in person now you freeze up. No, you can't do that shit. Don't put that shit out if you can't dish. You know what I'm saying? Don't dish it if you can't deal with it. That's how I look at it.
We gonna roll you to that. I like that. Let's roll you to that, man. But this is what I got to say to that. Who make the rules? So, like, all right, the gang members make the rules clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying. Like, he did that to Lil Timmy. You know what I mean? I mean, not he did that to Lil Timmy. He was dissing Von. He was in it. Like, at one point, he was in it. He was doing the shit, like, all of that gang shit and all that shit. But what I'm saying is, like, all right, the gang members make the rules. He trying to be out the gang. So now the rules don't necessarily apply to him anymore. Because if he trying to be out the gang and he's saying, I don't want to be a Crip no more, that means that however he trying to live his life, like, that don't even involve y'all no more. Like, you mad because he no longer a Crip?
I mean, but nah, it's like, it's more so like you can't do it like that because, like, you becoming a Crip.
There's who? The gangsters, right?
I ain't no Crip.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Crip, all I'm saying is the Crips is saying that, right? Like, the Crips is saying that. So if the Crips is saying that, then if he's no longer a Crip, the Crip rules don't apply to him.
But you can't like it's deeper though. Just like how you became a Crip, it was just like deeper. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm a Crip," and then think niggas ain't gonna like test you. You had to really get put on to be a Crip, and that's what the dude was saying. He like, bro, like, you know what the fuck you gotta do? You gotta go get put off. Like, you can't.
Bro, how many times? Wait a minute. How many times have niggas like thought they wanted the situation? Then once they in it, they're like, oh shit, I ain't know it was actually gonna be like this. Like, you can't say he wrong for, like, he at one point he wanted to be a Crip. He wanted to be, you feel me, affiliated. He was doing that shit. I don't know what he did. I don't know Quando Rondo history. I'm just saying at one point he wanted to be affiliated. But clearly, after seeing his man die, this ain't what he want anymore. Like, people do that all the time in regular life. Why the fuck you can't do that when it comes to that?
But it's a whole different joint, right? Because, like, granted, right? Let's say if you was just that on the side, like how Chris Brown or Blood or some shit, right? You don't really know it until, like, he start to show it and people talk about it, how he a Blood or whatever the case is, right? But with what's her name? Quando, your whole career is because of you being with Neighborhood. Like, no funny, you have a whole Crip chain. You got a whole Crip chain, fool. So, like, if you really not gonna rap, like you gonna rap that shit, bro? Come on, fool, do it right. You ain't gonna be like, you ain't gonna make all this money off being a Crip, and you just like gang bang, and that's how niggas know that you kind of like thorough. Niggas ain't never see you put in no work, but niggas know you a Crip. And you got, you doing all the little signs and all that shit. I ain't gonna throw it up because I don't know what the fuck that shit is. But, like, thing is, you doing all that, you gotta do it the right way. If you gonna
okay, didn't 6ix9ine show us that, like, there is no right way? Because he was affiliated with Trey 9 and all that shit. And that nigga's not affiliated no more because he was an informant.
Look what happened with him. His baby mother got fucked. He got kidnapped. He got robbed. He got extorted. Like, it's a lot of shit that happened with him.
I mean, I think it's consequences to every action. Yeah, like, him leaving the Crips is gonna be some consequences. But the consequences while he was a Crip, clearly he don't want them no more. He'll rather deal with the other ones. And that's what I'm saying. People do that all the time. Like, niggas bite off more than they can chew. Like, that's not an unnormal thing.
Nah, real spill.
You feel me? Like, niggas bite off more than they can chew. We know plenty of niggas growing up who thought they wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, like, in the street life, and then next thing you know, shit, these niggas are hoe. Like, they get shot at a couple of times, and then it's like, damn, I ain't know. Like, I knew it might have been like this, but to actually live in it, and now your life flashing before your eyes because that bullet could have just missed you, or whatever the case may be, or the feds could be about to get y'all for however long. That's what I be thinking about when it come down to the snitching shit.
See, but you gotta know yourself. That's what coming down, knowing yourself. You know, you want to know the one day, the day I knew I could never be a hood nigga. All right, so look, we out a party in Maryland, right? Granted, you was there. Well, you pulled up, but we had a party in Maryland. I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody was from the opposite hood. Riggs was in that thing deep. I'm talking about, like, couple people deep. Because we didn't walk from the station all the way to the party. Like we got a ride from there, and we saw them, right? So we all cool and shit. Everybody trying to figure out how we about to get from wherever we was at to like Branch Avenue Station. That was a stretch too. Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I said, yeah. Oh, it was that one person.
That nigga would not come outside.
I'm talking about ain't never come out. I'm talking about, but this is what I'm saying though. So many motherfucking cars came deep, full of the niggas from the opposite hood. And I'm like, oh, this shit really about to get crazy. Like, I go in the bathroom, I'm just trying to piss. This nigga's hiding. This nigga thought I was one of them. I ain't never seen my eyes get so damn big. Like, and when I seen his face, I said, I can never be that. I can never be that, cuz. Like, you put yourself in a situation that you ain't trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It come with knowing yourself. You don't have to be a street dude to be cool. You don't gotta be a hood dude to be cool. You don't gotta get down to be cool. But if you do though, you gotta understand the consequence. And I feel like people don't understand that. Like at an early age, everybody want to be cool. You want your name. I don't know if that's what people want to do, be cool, or if you want to feel like you somebody that you gotta be affiliated with them. But like, bro, that shit come to bite your ass, like come bite you in the ass. If you don't understand what come with that shit, just don't do it. Just like, even if you know that ain't your lifestyle that you want to live, don't do it. Like Quando could have avoided all this shit. Granted, he got millions from being a rap nigga, a neighborhood crip, whatever the case is. He got millions from that shit. But now that you got millions, you gotta come with you. It come with that shit. You gonna keep doing it. And that's what 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine, you want to do millions? You want to be a blood? All right, we know you a fake blood. We about to show you what come with that shit. We gonna keep extorting your dumb ass. We gonna use you every chance. You gotta understand what come with it.
Rogie, I ain't gonna hold you. Just like you not well enough, fool. But wait a minute though. Hold on.
Talk to him.
This is where I disagree. Like, yes, it's about knowing yourself. But how many black kids know themselves at that age? Probably, Quando probably been affiliated with them niggas since a young nigga. He probably made that decision when he was in high school or some shit. How many decisions have we made in high school that we later on regretted?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
That's all. That's
niggas that fuck with bitches. I mean, fuck with black queens that we regret. You know what I'm saying? Back in high school. But
it's a lot of decisions you make when you in high school or when you young and vulnerable, depending on your situation. That's why I'd be like, when the black community, or you know what I'm saying, when I was saying niggas like, y'all really telling this nigga like to basically to still be with them, and like the nigga really scared. Like I remember it was one time, bro. Like this was my moment. So we was like, I think I was we was leaving this party, and like it was Light Show. It was the first time I ever seen Light Show, his first show. Well, not his first show, but like my first Light show. Down got you that.
With some of my niggas from fan.
You know, Light Show original.
Back then, Light Show.
I'm about to say like
that,
high school Light Show. Did a little something. But the nigga basically, bro, I was at the party, bro, and somebody had lost their phone. Like the girl who party it was lost her phone. So like nobody in there knew. Like we seen it was a hood that was deep in there, but like nobody in there really like knew like, who is these niggas? I think they're from 56 or something like that. Like some shit I ain't really know about. We didn't know that them was her people. Okay. So these niggas lock us in. Like literally, they push everybody out the way, go out and lock the doors in. We could not leave. Like they were pushing the doors back. So we like, damn, like, so now we all crowded. It's tight. So like,
how deep was them?
Bro, them niggas was real like 25 deep. Yeah. So the niggas, right? So look. So they open the door, right? They got like a Soul Train line full of niggas. And they like, yeah, everybody better show their phones, or you know what I'm saying,
I got
was
the
like,
pass.
thank you, Jesus. I never got one of them 5Cs. Like, oh God.
Hey.
I had a plain black joint, but we walking out, they patting niggas' pockets down. I'm talking about like real going in your shit. So I'm like, you know, I was always trying to just think about how I can not look like a bitch. I ain't gonna hold you, like how to be tough in that moment. So I'm like, you know what I'm about to just take my shit and put it in my hand. So like, you ain't about to go through my pocket. Like this all I got right here. So I real showed him, and like he let me go. Like he wasn't even tripping. Bro, why he pressed all my men, like my man was right behind me. He real good at going through his shit. And I'm like, damn, like part of me really want to just tee off. But like,
but you understand at that point. So it's like
I'm gonna get mauled, and like I don't have like no, like I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't out there for real. So I ain't have no, I had niggas in the hood who I was cool with, but not niggas like I'm just calling like, oh yeah, like it's about to be us versus them. Like I ain't have it like that. I just was cool with niggas. So I'm like, fuck. I swear. I knew when they patted his pockets, I was like, shit. Do we got a 5C? I didn't know. I was like, God, please don't let him have a 5C. Please. I didn't know what kind of phone he had, but he didn't. He ain't had no 5C. That nigga had an Android at the time. Thank God.
Oh man, thank God he was on the green bubble.
The nigga after us, bro. I'm telling you, I know it was his 5C. Like it was his 5C. He was like, bro, this is mine. Like, I swear, like, look at the screensaver. They like, fuck that. Real slept him. I'm talking about beat the living fuck out of him, Slim. I ain't never seen a nigga stripped him down to his drawers, bro. Beat all shit out of him. The nigga had a butt. I was like, he couldn't even walk. He was like, I was like, Mo, if that was one of us.
Yeah. Listen.
I was like, this is not the life. I'm not going cause say this how we know how shit is. If I was I was the beef with them, when they catch me lacking, boom, crushing me. And like I said, I don't have no backing to where like, oh yeah, like it's going down.
It's
like,
going down. We need you come put nah, we ain't got this. It's just like, see, but the thing is though, right? This is my question though. What can be prevented to do that, right? Because we saying how at times you just trying to get an identity, you make dumb mistakes. What can be something that could prevent you from those mistakes? Like what's that one thing that we kind of need more? Because it's not like Quando ain't the only nigga that's going through this shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know it's a lot of niggas in these gangs and hoods and all kinds of shit that want to say no. Like they don't want to do that shit no more. I know they don't.
Right.
I know they feel that pressure,
but it's like, what's the guy? I mean, I feel like the answer, like, one answer I would say maybe more mentors or something, maybe more guidance or something like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like if you had somebody look like a better figure to look up to some shit, or somebody to show you something different, and it's like, all right, you know what? I don't even gotta do this shit. Like this nigga
I can't even just say it's that, because like I feel like a lot of the times we all know, like people not gonna listen, like people not gonna listen to people that they might not necessarily relate to. So, you know, even if you put more mentors in areas to where like people don't have to necessarily go to the gang for like, or go cling on to a hood, you know, to feel, you know, a part of something. I really think that one way that you can change it is like, I swear it's just activities, man. Like if you got something to do, I don't know, like when we was young, we were talking about it today in the group chat. We used to go to the Rex. Like the Rex was bussing. Like the Rex was real bussing. Like everybody used to be at the Rex.
Or not even like, or even like around the neighborhood or some shit. You playing football. You playing football with the other neighborhood. Niggas playing you playing tackle on concrete. Niggas didn't even give a fuck. Nowadays, it's like, it's either, I don't know, fool. It's just
they don't go to the Rex, so I'm like, boom, right? They don't want to go to the Rex no more. Like, that's why I say somebody brought up a great idea in the group chat. It was like, shit, maybe we need to have more activity centers with like music, a lot of people want to rap. Let's have a lot of like instrumental joints though. But even if you ain't gonna be a rapper, these kids can learn music. You know what I'm saying? That's an activity. Like,
see, it's pros and cons of the music though, because think about it, right?
but I'm just saying, just period. Just
Period,
if you got
like
an
more
activity, if you got an activity for them to do, you got less time to slide. You got less time to like. You got something to do. Like a lot of the times, we understand people do stuff because they bored. Like they bored.
Nah, facts. And like matter of fact, Rogie did that, dog. Cause literally, I think that's what everybody missing, bro. We need to get back to them days when motherfuckers was pressed. Like in middle school, niggas was pressed about they motherfucking wrecks going against each other and motherfucking Pop Warner. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When the Southside, you play for Beacon House, you was just like that nigga, I guess. When you play for Beacon House. And at that point, that's all you really talk about. You talk about everything else, but you talking about football, you talking about sports, you talking about X, Y, and Z. Now it's just like young boy drilling. Like, let me just like slide or some shit like that. And the thing is, I don't know, bro. It's like, because I want to say it's like games is taking up people's time or whatever the case, like video games taking up kids' time. That keep them inside, but that don't make them worse. I just feel like nobody really pushes nobody to do nothing like sport wise or some shit. It's like it's cool. I feel like the older niggas be thinking it's cool to put them on to all this like gangster shit early or whatever the case is.
I gotta ask you this because I just thought about it. Like, why do people get shamed for walking away though? Like, we talked about, like, you know what I'm saying? We talked about this whole thing, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just really thinking about it. And this is really my whole point. Why are we shaming somebody from walking away? Like, it seemed like I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of don't get me wrong, I understand why niggas is in the streets. Like, we get it. Like, we all understand the background. Like, we understand like what we up against and everything. Mm-hmm. But I feel like from an opposing perspective, we kind of endorse it. We endorse it. Like, think about the things we endorse, right? We endorse not snitching. I ain't saying that you need to snitch. Like, I personally do not believe in snitching. I really don't. But we endorse not snitching. If you serve a 30-year bid and you don't tell, you're a legend. But you missed out on your kid's life. You missed out on your family's life. You got kids growing up without seeing a dad or a mom or whatever the case may be, and you don't have a life. You're behind the cell.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I be telling people, don't motherfucking like have no shit in the car. Niggas is gonna take their charges. I'm not gonna fall under some shit I ain't never do. You gonna take your fucking charge. And then it's like with the snitching part, but as far as like, and that's the thing, people just take pride. They be thinking like, oh yeah, because like X, Y, and Z. Like, no, like you said, I'm missing a lot of my life right now because of some shit I ain't do. And I just wanted to be cool. Cause most of the times niggas just want to be down.
Nah, I ain't going, whoa. I ain't gonna say, let's not be disrespectful though. Because to serve a 30-year bid or to serve a long bid is not about being cool. No, they really stand and believe in whatever like they was putting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they stand on that shit.
No, granted, if you in a gang, I'm saying, or whatever the case is, that's by all means, you gotta go through that, whatever the case is. Civilians, you ain't civilians, listen, you ain't gotta try to be down with the people to try to like fit in, like, you know what, I don't, you know, but that's neither here nor there. What I would go at with that one though, it's like it's cool to walk away. I feel like it's not no shame to walk away. I think the difference with Quando is you put so much shit out, you put so much negativity out that you can't walk away. Like, it's like,
how can we say somebody can't change their life though?
I mean, but you can't just like, I mean, granted, if you do, you do. You can't stop a motherfucker from not doing it. But at the end of the day, you can always feel some type of way, because if you got all that same energy when your man has killed somebody, and then that shit happened to you, and that shit happened in your arm, you gotta have that same, like, you gotta have that same energy. It's like G shit. If If a nigga out here doing dirt on their jank and they girl, whatever, they do that shit back, you like niggas be getting, oh nah, woo, 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 woo. Keep that same energy. You done put that shit out there. When it gets this back, you ain't gonna like it. Cool. But you been making that other person go through that shit. Why you can't just handle? And that's how I feel like with Quando, right? You've been putting all that negative energy about somebody dying, all X, Y, Z, how you really
my
shit.
bad. I just want to say I'm with you. I believe in the karma. Like I believe in it. Like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like him, all that shit he was talking. I believe that's why. Like I'm not gonna speak on that, but I just believe like when you put that kind of stuff out in the world has a very, very telling way of letting you know that like, hey, like you can't do that.
Man.
And I feel like that was his wake-up call. But what I'm saying is,
like in life,
why you can't walk away? Because this is how I look at it, right? I feel everything people saying like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you nobody put a gun in your head to do it, obviously. Like you wanted to be Crip, you wanted to be gang affiliated, you feel me? But like I feel like we put too much pressure on them to stay in a gang to die. Like, think about what we telling people. Like, all right, stay in your gang because like you committed yourself to that shit, but you're gonna either end up dead or in jail. What kind of results are we getting out of
but you
that?
knew what you
know what I'm
signed
saying?
up
Like,
for.
what? Think about the outcome. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, all right, gang culture, like, or not even gang hood, just niggas fucking with each other, niggas in the streets, period.
Yeah.
Niggas in the streets, period, everyone knows that the results always end in either jail or dead, unless you get out. And it's like, all right, we telling the nigga, instead of walking away, to go stay in it because you either gonna die, you're gonna end up like your friend or end up in jail. Right. And if he don't want that, what's wrong with that?
Nah, G shit though, right? I feel like it depends on the type of situation, right, that you in. Cause if somebody telling you that stuff and they like, man, look what your man's going through, woo woo, and you get out, cool. And you not the type that's like really adamant, really going hard about it. But I feel like for one, you knew what you kind of signed up for when you get in there. And you could always change up, you could always have a change of heart. But the moment that you kind of going too deep into it, just like what's brother name? I don't know if you're familiar with bro Crip Matt. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a West Coast robber.
I don't really be with the Crips. I don't know them.
No, no, it's a tattoo. He got a tattoo that say Hoover Killer on his forehead. Okay. You go in that buck, there's no way that you can, for one, there's no way that you could ever be friends with a lot of Hoovers because you got a tattoo that says Hoover Killer on you. And then you job like a Crip. I mean, you job like kind of committed. They're like, all right, your whole fan base is built upon being a Crip or whatever the case is. So it's just like, it's hard for you to kind of jump back out. But I feel like if you're not going as hard, if you're not trying to make a name through the gang or through that hood, then it's not. I feel like it shouldn't be no way. But I feel like it should be no shame. I'm sorry, it's stepping away. But at the end, it always comes to a nigga pride though. Everybody gonna have their pride. Everybody gonna feel some type of way because they feel like you have to live up to some reputation.
Yeah, and like that's what I'm saying though. Like the pressure is put on by us though. Like niggas is grilling him for wanting to leave. And I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. He not built for that shit. That's all I see. Like, okay, he jumped out there, he was talking all that rah-rah shit. He was living that shit. You feel me? I understand. And I feel like karma is still going to get him for them things that he did. It's not going to end right there. Like, I'm pretty sure he going through it. But I'm just saying at the fact that, look, he can identify, I'm not built like that. But hold on, D. Drink spell, nigga. You thought I forgot. Oh yeah, boy.
I came prepared. And I'm gonna do an extra drink because I feel confident this time.
Okay. Now, First word I got for you, my brother, is pronunciation.
PRO.
Mm-hmm.
NUN.
Okay.
CITA.
Oh,
no. You said pronunciation?
pronunciation.
Hold on. PRO and UN. Oh, I'm sorry. CTIA. Y'all win, right?
No, nigga.
Oh, no, bro.
Oh yeah, I got it now.
I mean, now listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never think somebody pronunciation like, God damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right.
Hold on, this is
I'm gonna take a shot to it.
Go ahead and take a shot.
All right, my turn. I got something for you.
Hold on, you spell it PRONUNCIATION.
I ain't say IA.
No, you said CTA. Go ahead though.
All right. Let me think of something. God damn, I always forget too. Spell. Damn, I'm trying to think of a real. Matter of fact, you give me another one. I'm gonna think of a real good one.
I got another one for you. Spell nauseous.
Nauseous?
Why is you Googling shit? I see you Googling shit. Don't
bro.
Nah, don't Google. Nah, y'all see him though.
All right, give me another one. I did Google that one.
Put your phone down.
Give me another one.
Oh yeah, this nigga cheat. I caught him. Like, hold on, bro. I see you, bro. Hold on, Rogie, real quick. Get another drink here. Why not?
Okay, I got you.
Spell Wednesday.
WEDNESDAY. I know that one.
Okay,
I know my days of the week, my nigga. Yeah, all right. Now I know what you got to. Okay. Spell gobbledygook.
What? Say it again.
Gobbledygook.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Let's see. Never mind. They don't even got it in the sentence for you. Hold on. They're my Russian terms. I'm trying to find it.
But this nigga not even speaking English.
Listen. They told me one. All right, hold on. Spell. I got Liquify.
LIQUEFY.
Bitch.
Yeah.
All right. I got one more for you.
All right. Okay.
You might be on the same list. That's
Bring it on. Bring it on, man.
Damn, I'm trying to find like a hard one. Orangutan. You gay. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say that. But that's wild. Orangutan.
ORANGUTAN. I got it. Ooh,
like a drilling tent back in
the
day.
I ain't gonna lie. I was spelling bee champion in second grade. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got one that I know for sure you ain't gonna do it.
All right, come on, bring it on.
Paraphernalia.
That's a hard one, but let me.
There we go. We got one.
PARPHAN.
No, drink.
Damn.
PARAPHERNALIA. Paraphernalia. Come on. We got one. Respect.
I was about to say, yeah, he had to get it out of me. That's a hard word to spell, but now I'm about to go back to my dictionary, like back in the day.
Come on, back in the day.
But nah, for real, man, today, like, I think, like, we both came to the consensus, like, it's really just about knowing yourself, because I I think we can both agree it's not a problem walking away. But a lot of the times, though, we can also agree that you got to pay for your consequences. Like what you put out in the world, like it will come back. Like it will come back in a different shape or form.
Nah, no bull, because once you dig that hole and you dig it too deep, you might not have a way to get back up from that hole straight up. And that's why I feel like a lot of people put themselves in.
Hey man, I got a drink today. We gonna end it right there because he just spoke the poetry. Nah, real shit, man. It ain't nothing wrong with walking away, but you gotta understand what you're walking away from. Everybody ain't gonna let you walk away. That's real shit. And I ain't saying that we should endorse it, but we just saying like, listen, that's just the life that you live in, and
just watch what shovel you picking up before.
Watch what you ask. Be careful what you ask for. Hey. Be careful what you ask for, man.
Because you ask for it, and God will give it. You feel me? Hey, but look, another episode. We wanted to give y'all just that little talk about what's going on right now about decisions in life. Just making sure that you being cognizant of your decisions, because some things you just can't backtrack. Some things you just can't get out of. But hey, another episode. Like, comment, subscribe. It's Rogue Souls. D.
Stacks, man.
Hey, we out. Yes.
We out, bro.